Hi there, welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Cheryl. And this month we're really focusing on ideas and ways to build more creativity in your life, replenish your soul, and just feel better. You know, the summer is a great time for that and for nurturing your soul. What are some of the? So one of the things we've been discussing is what are things that you do to replenish your soul? Your first response was?
My first thing is ritual. I have, my morning ritual of getting up, getting my first spectacular cup of coffee.
And the first one always tastes
Oh
the best,
my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Like my sister-in-law calls it nectar of the gods.
Yes, yeah.
So, but you know what? It does something wonderful. It makes me feel so good, and then I usually read something inspirational. I'm trying to do my morning writing. No, I'm not trying to do it. I am doing it. And trying to sit still when I do it.
Right, good.
Do it nonstop. But how about you?
Well, I've always, even when the kids were little, I always got up an hour earlier than the kids did because I just needed that time to kind of reorient my day and my life. So the same is true. I have a cup of coffee. I'm just kind of quiet. Typically, I don't have any music on for a while, and in like right now, it's so nice in the morning, and and the sun's coming up, and I go and I sit on my old teak table out in the back patio, and just kind of look at the yard, and you can hear the birds, and it's just kind of quiet, and it's really nice. And then I may do some writing for about a half an hour or so in the morning. But and that tends to start my day. If I kind of bound out of bed, I'm running late, and then all of a sudden I'm kind of frantically
I don't know how people
around.
do that.
It doesn't work for me.
No, your whole day is just
it
discordant,
jars your day. So I think we have a morning ritual. But is there anything you do during the day where you kind of pause and exhale a little bit, or not really?
No.
Okay.
No, I wish there were.
Yeah.
No. How about you?
Not so much. Once in a while I'll get, I like, it's so weird. Coffee's a kind of a pre-10 a.m. drink, and then I'll have iced tea later in the day. And I'll sit with maybe a glass of iced tea and kind of wind down a little bit.
You see, that to me is just...
And read a magazine.
Yeah, I was like, I'd rather have a glass of wine.
Yeah, well, if it's only 2 in the afternoon, you kind of got to pace yourself.
Yeah, especially if I'm seeing patients.
That's correct, yes. See what I mean, after 5 or 6. It's interesting, we talk about ritual. About 5 o'clock, I'm kind of going, I'd really like a glass of wine.
Yeah.
7:30, I'm not so interested.
No,
but
absolutely.
That 5 o'clock kind of...
It's kind of like decompressed time,
And in my desire never to want to drink alone, I'll usually call somebody and go, hey, you want a glass of wine? You pour one, I'll pour one, we're fine. Or I'll convince Mark to have a glass of wine at that point.
That's...
But so in terms of creativity, I think building rituals it allows you to kind of close down what's going on, the franticness, and open up to possibilities.
And I read that one of the things that fosters creativity is repetitive motion. Why is it you think of your best thoughts in the shower, or when you're driving, or gardening, or walking, or jogging? These are all things that you get so used to doing that. And they said the reason is we're being bombarded with images as we're doing this.
Well, talk about Steven Spielberg.
And Steven Spielberg, that he said that his very best creativity ideas come when he's driving. And they were saying that this is exactly the reason, because you're doing something repetitive, you're kind of on autopilot, but at the same time you're being bombarded with images. So it stimulates that creative part of your brain and allows creative thought to come through.
Right.
And I mean, how many times have I been driving, you've been driving, we're on the phone talking to each other, we have great ideas.
Right.
Of course, we're driving, so neither one of us can write them down. And
we'll go, okay, you write it down. No, I can't right now. How about you? No,
well, and so I realized where they're going. All of our great ideas are going to Steven Spielberg. And he must be writing them down.
Somebody's remembering.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not us.
and I'll get some good ideas when I'm out running or walking early in the morning. And I think that, and again, it's repetitive motion, and I think it's a combination of kind of allowing your brain and your mind to go in free form, while your body's being busy.
Right.
You know, your body's it's busy, but it's not kind of a focus busy. You know, we aren't, you know, building a tower or something like that. So, so I think to open up spaces to allow that to happen is a good idea. And you know, and build in some structure where you have that ritual, that moment of nurturing your soul. So what are some of the ideas you have for nurturing your soul? What works for you? You know, if whatever it is, do more of it, be more consistent. And if you're so inclined, leave a comment at the bottom of the YouTube video and or hourglassworkshops.com blog post. So until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.